Hello lovely people, welcome back to my channel. This is a tutorial which is going to be centered on how to make a single crochet or a single crochet of a straight edge or a straight edge single crochet, however you want to term it. Now this is a beginner friendly project where it teaches the individual how to start a single crochet and have a straight edge with your project. Okay, I'm going to use a 3.75mm hook, and also this yarn is a leftover that I said from the beginning that I don't know the label. I think I threw it somewhere, but I think it's the right yarn for this project. Okay, so I'm going to start off with the slip knot. I have already done a tutorial on how to make a slip knot. Okay, yes, so I'm going to start right away from the slip knot, and then I'll make a chain of around 12 to 14. Now whenever you are making a slip knot, please try not to make it too tight, okay, so that you can work your way around easily. So I'm making about 12 to 14 chains of this is the foundation chain that we are going to start. I'm adding 2 more chains to it. All right, so from here we're going to start a single crochet. Okay, so with a single crochet, you're not going to yarn over or go around the yarn. You're going to start, you're not going to yarn over. You're going to start straight from the chain. You put your hook in the second chain. Okay, and make sure the tip of the hook is sideways so that you can pull your yarn. So you pull 2 yarn, and then you yarn over one more time. You yarn over one more time, and then you pull a loop. Yeah, so the chain on the hook, they call it loop. Yeah, so you go to the next chain, you repeat the same process. You yarn over, you pick one loop, and you yarn over again, and then you pull out another loop. You repeat the same process. You go on and on and on until you get to the last chain. Now look at the way I have wrapped the yarn on my index finger. If there's another way you can hold it and work perfectly with your crochet, that's also fine, but this is how I know how. This is what I feel comfortable with. Okay, so if there's any way you can hold it, that's also better. Okay, so I'm going to get to the last chain and get back to you. So I'm finally done. Now I'm going to start with a straight edge. It's also going to start with a single crochet. Okay, so I'm going to make a chain, 1 chain, turn my work, and then go through the very first chain after your hook. Yarn over, you pull out the loop, and then yarn over again, and then you pull through 2 loops. We have 2 chains on the or loops, whatever they call it, on the chain, and you pull out 1. You go through another chain and loop. I'm going to find out the difference and let you know. Okay, yeah, okay, so you continue like this, and you go on and on and on till you get to the last end. So you see it's getting straight on the edge. Okay, so I'm going to get to the last chain and get back to you. So there's a last chain on the end. So I'm going to finish off with the last chain. I'll yarn over, pull out a loop, then you have 2 loops on the hook, and then you pull out, you pull through 2, and then you have, so you see you're going to chain 1 again, turn your work. So at this point this is the back of the project. It's so obvious that this is the back, and then this is the front. Okay, you should be able to tell. The front looks more nicer. The back for me looks a little rough, so you would know. So you're going to repeat this until you finish, until you get to wherever you want to get to, until you finish with your length, the length you want. Okay, so this is the straight edge from the single crochet. Don't pull it too tight when you are forming your loops and your chains. Okay, just try to loosen it. I mean, it should be just right so that you can work around it carefully. Now, this kind of projects can always end up in making your shorts, making huge projects like blankets, pillow covers, anything of your choice. Okay, so this stitch is rather very simple to do as a beginner. Even bags as well. So I'll get to the last end, or the last chain. All right, pull through 2, and then there's 1 loop, and then you have 1 chain. So it repeats, and you go on and on and on until you get to your desired length. So I'm going to stop over here, and then I'm going to see you on my next tutorial. Thank you for having time, and I believe you're doing so well on your own. Okay, thank you so well. You can use other yarns for it, other thickness of yarns for it. Okay, so in the end, this is what I had. All right, and you can also chain if you have something. If your hook is lesser, it's also okay. My hook is 3 points, I think 75 or so. Your hook could be less depending on the yarn you have. Okay, so don't be afraid, just keep working and you'll be perfect. Okay, thank you so much, and I'll see you on my next tutorial. Have a nice time. Bye.